Let's learn about quadratic inequalities. Quadratic inequalities always get the form ax square plus bx plus c greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Now to solve a quadratic inequality, what you have to do is like you have to solve this quadratic inequality and find the real roots of the equation. Okay, so remember real roots always gets from the discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Now with this real roots, what you need to do is like you need to draw a rough graph of the equation, and for a quadratic equation always the graph will be either this one, or it will be this shape. So when we get what you say u shaped is when a is greater than 0. A is the coefficient of x square. If a is less than 0, you will get this value, and you should use this graph to find the set of values which satisfy the inequality. The inequality means this one, greater than or equal to 0. With that you have to find it explicitly, how you will figure it out. Okay, so let's take an example and then do it. So x square minus 2x minus 8 is less than or equal to 0. So this is the inequality which we need to solve. So to solve this inequality, what you do, you first solve the equation normally, just how you solve a normal quadratic equation. So x square minus 2x minus 8 equal to 0, and then the factors will be x times x minus 4 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 2. Okay, so x is equal to 4 and minus 2. Now what you need to do is like you need to draw a rough graph. So I'm just drawing a rough graph. I'm not worried about how the graph will look like, but I mean how the exact way measurements and all of these things. So 4 and minus 2 is the values. So 4 will come somewhere here. So it will be 4, 0 here, and minus 2 will come somewhere here. So minus 2, 0. And I know that coefficient of x is positive, so a is greater than 0. So since a is greater than 0, it will be a u-shaped graph. So my graph will look something like this. Okay, I'm not worried about where it is touching or anything like that. I'm not worried about that. Now the equation says that x square minus 2x minus 8 is less than 0. So when it is less than 0, you should see that whether it is above the x-axis or below the x-axis. So here if I'm taking this area, the graph is this one. Okay, so x square minus 2x minus 8 greater than 0 is the top portion, and x square minus 2x minus 8 is less than 0 is the bottom portion. So now the solution will be minus 2 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to ax, which is less than or equal to 4. So this is how we find the value. Now let's take another example here. So here we have to solve a quadratic equation, 6 minus x square greater than or equal to 0. So here you solve the normal equation 6 minus x square is equal to 0 by factorizing. So 3 plus x and 2 minus x, which is equal to 0. So the roots will be x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to 2. Again I'm drawing a graph here. So this will be minus 3 and this will be plus 2, and I can draw a graph like this, and then since it is greater than or equal to 0, I can write it as minus 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. So any question, it goes like this. Now if I take an equation